Investors only have a short window before a potential deal is snatched away by another investor. That is why rules of thumb were created. What this means is that they are quick and dirty ways to calculate certain metrics of a property to see if it is worth the hassle to put an offer on it. I heard these rules from the Bigger Pockets podcast. 1 to 2% rule. This rule states that a property's rent should be between 1 to 2% of the purchase price. For example, a $100,000 property should rent for at least $1,000 a month. A $200,000 property should rent for about $2,000 a month, and so on. The math formula for this is easy. It is rent divided by property cost times 100. The reason for 1% and 2% is that properties that fall below 1% usually don't cash flow. Properties between 1 to 2% might cash flow, and properties above 2% will most likely cash flow. Due to market trends and the numerous ways you can structure a deal, this rule may or may not make sense for you. 50% rule. This rule states that half of the rent is spent on operating costs over the course of the property's life. These operating costs can be taxes, vacancies, repairs, capital expenditures, utilities, etc. A mortgage payment is not included in this. The math for this is even more simple than the first rule. The formula is monthly income of a property divided by 2. With the amount left, this is what is needed to see if a mortgage payment can be paid. If a property makes $2,000 a month, that is $1,000 left to make the mortgage payment. 70% rule. This rule is primarily for house flippers and states that you should pay up to 70% of a property's after repair value minus the repair costs. The formula would be property after repair value times 70% minus repairs. This rule does not have limitations and is heavily dependent on the market. A lower or higher after repair value can skew the results. 70% is the average for most markets.